It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Mike Fiers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He will lead this one off today.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Simeon's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Moncada. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he brings a 4 for 12 line. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
The 1-1 home. The bouncer to the left side, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
So here's Jose Abreu. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Piscotty, but this will land untouched. Moncada leads off first with 1 away. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Now a throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
Two out, nobody on. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Hit in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Dallas Keuchel gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Dallas Keuchel is a complete pitcher. He's kind of a throwback to a Jimmy Key kind of pitcher, a Tom Glavine type, not overpowering, 89 to 91 miles an hour with sink. Has the curveball, has the slider, and the straight changeup. What makes Dallas Keuchel so good, he'll throw all four of his pitches at any point in the count.
Stepping up to the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Now the pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike two.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0 now.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Three and 0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the 3-0 offering. One out and a runner on second base. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
2 on here with one man out. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 1-2. Here it comes. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
So now it's Mark Hanna.
The left fielder.
And that misses for ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Keuchel has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. 3 runs already home here. And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a cut fastball comes in a bit tight. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. He's set, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-1 home. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
All even now, 2-2. Keuchel pauses. Here it is. So a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the A's put up a 3-spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 Oakland. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fires. Stands 6-2 and throws from the right side. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. First pitch on its way.
That's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
That evens it up 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 3-1.
You got 3 balls and 2
Good spot
strikes.
for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Robert.
So striding in, Luis Robert, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. And no one will track it down. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Last half of the second set to go. At the plate, Sean Murphy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Mazara's on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Franklin Barreto.
Into the box, Franklin Barreto. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Barreto swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 1-1 to Franklin Barreto. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 1-2.
Nope.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Two pitches fouled away. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Hit in the air to center field. Robert is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 10.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Keuchel gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now batting, Leury Garcia, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Leury.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
The count 1-1.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Now a swing and a fly ball. Piscotty on his horse, but this will land untouched. A runner at first with no outs here. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. The 2-1 in the air now out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. So here's Yoan Moncada, a base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging in the dirt.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 0-1 the count. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Garcia ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's there. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Sox get one on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's the A's 3 and the White Sox 1. Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, number 22.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah. Ball one.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. High and deep to right center. Mazzara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
The last at that, Matty D, we've heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order, and it's still 3-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. Swing and a high chopper. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for the White Sox.
Digging in now, Eloy Jimenez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch.
That's a ball. Ball one, no.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 30.
So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. First delivery to him on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. That's popped up. Chapman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Chapman gathers it in. The inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the A's.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Mark Canha. He drew a walk his first time up. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis next to bat as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pops this one up. Abreu in foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes. A full count to the A's DH. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and 1 strike.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Fouled off. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Stepping in now, Sean Murphy.
Catcher, John.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 6 runs, only 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
The count is 1-2.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In comes the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And right into the shift. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Well, the A's put up a 3 spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. We're through 4, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Now at the plate, Luis Robert looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that misses. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leury Garcia. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 0-1 delivery. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Left side. Chapman has it cleanly. 1 there. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is in the air out to right. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Carson Fulmer, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 51, Carson Fulmer.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Stepping into the box, Ramon Laureano. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 22.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Matt Olson waits on deck. Bases are empty, one man out. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Striding in, Matt Olson. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
2 down. In now, Mark Canha. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The A's strand 1. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Standing in, Yohan Moncada. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game that this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A ball and a strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Canha comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Abreu. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. Ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And that misses. 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Count even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he pops it up. Chapman waits on it, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The A's lead this one 6-1. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning.
Hitter, Chris Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Robert is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Three and 0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, John.
Stepping in, Sean Murphy. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
One ball.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They lead it 6-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now here's the pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Yusmeiro Petit.
Eloy Jimenez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Chopper, foul.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. One and 2, here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Luis Robert, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. They trail 6-1.
7th inning, correct.
Stepping up now, Marcus Semien. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Marcus Semien.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. The pitch.
Ball 2.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Aye.
2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time.
Count is full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Chopper to short.
Anderson brings it in.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Oh, that's all.
And that misses ball one. Chapman has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, and he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runner at second here with one man out. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Full count still. Another full count pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
2 gone. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball, down.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
2 out here and a runner at second. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 3-1. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 20.
Jimmy Cordero trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 50.
Mark Hanna will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch.
That's out.
The 1-0.
2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two and 1 now. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Center fielder looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Up next for Oakland.
To the plate now, Stephen Piscotty, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. Abreu is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But not before the A's strike for 4 runs, with the big blow being this grand slam. We'll march on to the 8th, and this is now a 10-1 ball game. Digging in, Leury Garcia, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Leury Garcia.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed his zone.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Tim Anderson, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's fouled away. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit in the air to right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
At the plate, Yohan Moncada, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot. And he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI. Now in the box, Jose Abreu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. A man at third with 1 away. This is on the ground over to first. throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch.
Yeah.
Fouled off. One and two to the White Sox catcher. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now another 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the A's 10 and the White Sox 3. Striding in for Oakland, Sean Murphy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Sean Murphy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
At the plate, Franklin Barreto. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1-0 the count. Nobody out, runner on first. Ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Has a look, now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Jimenez is in pursuit.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he fouls this one off. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Kelvin Herrera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Herrera.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Into the box now, Matt Chapman. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now the 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. A's have to settle for just the 1. We've played 8 full. It's the A's 11 and the White Sox 3. Edwin Encarnacion now starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Ready now for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2-2, here it is. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Nomar Mazara, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The A's posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Mike Fiers pitches well enough to get the W. Dallas Keuchel permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 11 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the White Sox, 3 runs, 5 hits. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes.